Is your 32 fucked up?
Go down a little bit. Go 5 down. Go like 2 down. Alright, you hit.
Shoot again. Go to the next one.
Go to the next one. Go like.
Oh,
5 up. Longer bursts. That's good.
We gotta hurry up.
Hey, that's it.
On target. Hey, go to the tank.
Alright, tank.
Load make ready. The weapon's already been cleared.
Yep.
Go 3. No, that was it. Actually, go 2 up.
2.
Go up a lot.
Go 20 up, 20 left.
Alright, cool.
Give me a decent burst. Alright, gonna go 20 right. Two minutes! No, motherfucker!
What's the first target, Corporal?
You saw the tank? Reverse. Right 5. Goddamn. That's a hit. 5 right. That down is your full target. Another burst. Alright, make it. Go 10 right. Alright? So if you gotta tell them to go left, right, you tell them, alright? Let's go. Okay, give me burst. Alright, go 5 right. Alright, that's 2. Next target. So they can actually search first between those. Hey, already. Help them clean the saws over there if they already shot. 249.
There you go. Weapon on safe. Let's go. Miss, weapon on safe. Stand. Go.
Go.
Good. Alright.
Hit. Hit.
Hey, weapon on safe. Stand. Let's go. Let's go. Five rounds on target. That was good. Again. That gun back in the fight. That's what we want.
Keep going.
Keep going. Apply those fundamentals, alright?
That's cool.
Miss. Good five. semi-automatic. You're gonna shoot one shot, one kill at that target you were just shooting at. Yep.
Shooters, this target is at 200 meters. 200 meters. Hey, Shortino, hold.
Yeah, there's no round in it.
Is that the pack or bro?
Okay. You put it down.
The two in the front of
the...
Hey, his shit's all the way up, so I think you need to move it closer to the front sight post.
Is it not on the edge? Hey, can you get your range estimation? So today we got a couple ranges going on. We've got a M27 qualification course, as well as a M249 familiarization fire for all the riflemen in the company, as well as we had a M240 qualification going for the machine gunners, and finally we also had a 40 mic qualification and BZO going for the M203 gunners and the Mark 32 gunners. And those were all going simultaneously today, so the Marines got to do a whole bunch of those. We also have a mastery course going on right in front of me right now for the shooters that did well on tables 3 and 4 yesterday. So yeah, so the M27 qualification, the new M27 replacing the squad automatic weapon within the rifle squad. We did a qualification shoot with that Lieutenant Dickey was the OIC for, and he was in charge of qualifying the Marines and making sure they're proficient with their IAR. The M249 shoot had a dual purpose today. It had the purpose of obviously familiarizing the riflemen with the M249 and letting them get hands on it. It also helped us identify who our best potential M249 gunners could be, so that tomorrow when we go to the next range and they do that qualification, we've already identified some of our top potential 249 gunners. Finally, there was the 240 qualification, similar to the IAR qualification, just qualifying machine gunners on their weapon system. A little bit more advanced than the typical. I know Lieutenant Kelly put in a lot of work to make it a pretty good qualification, not just your boring tombstones target. And then finally we have the 40 mic BZO, with the M203 and the M32. So we just BZO'd those with TP rounds close in, and then allowed the shooters, once they were BZO'd, we gave them the first 2 targets of the 40 mic qualification scorecard, so that they're good to go for tomorrow when we do the HE portion of the qualification scorecard. So definitely challenging, but I think we pulled it off pretty well. But I was highly impressed with our Marines' capability with the 203. A lot of them having not shot it since SOI, if they've even shot it at all. We're hitting the window target pretty accurately. New to the SU-277, the new grenade launcher sight, and they were able to pick it up. Even the ones that had trouble, once they picked it up, they were able to identify the target and really prosecute the target with the M203 and the M32. So really impressed by the Marines at the 40 mic range and their ability to take a weapon system that they're relatively unfamiliar with and hit targets. With this training, we were hoping to get the individual skills of our, especially our new Marines, get them a solid baseline going into the rest of WTI and TalonEx, because at the end of the day, it all, unit leaders can build the best order. We can do everything to get the Marine, but at the end of the day, it's the last 100 yards that the Marine has to close with and destroy the enemy, and that falls heavily on their ability to execute targets with their rifle, using the 40 mic from further out to get in closer on their own. and then using the 249 and those machine guns to really get that combined arms effect and get closer in. So I'd say today was just primarily focusing on those individual skills so that as we continue to build, our Marines have that solid foundation of those individual skills and can execute further training well. It's going to be a long 45 days for them, definitely. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But I've seen a lot of good leadership out of some younger guys that are really stepping up and really impressing me. I think the Marines are enjoying the shooting. You know, this is what they signed up to do. So I think they're having a good time out here.
Today we were just doing some training with the squad automatic weapon, 203s, and doing some marksmanship training on the range. Just to better familiarize us with the weaponry that we're going to be using, probably to enhance our marksmanship skills mostly. So it was great that we actually got to take some time to do that. As we would take classes on the saw, you know, learn how to shoot, how to reload, stuff like that, and then go into 203, maintenance, stuff like that, and then also on different types of ways to help us with our marksmanship, you know, help us out with that. You know, I think it's more just us trying to get used to this type of environment. You know, I think it's actually great because this is what we're going to be dealing with. So, I mean, I absolutely love the environment out here. It's great. I love the desert. So I think everyone else out here is enjoying it, and we're being able to work in it very well, more than what I thought we would.